It's your boy, Dougie Dolio, with the 69th episode of Dougie Dates. First episode on my brand new 40p webcam. And my first ever episode with my custom-made Rick Slick Sign official Dougie Dates sign. If you need a custom-made quality sign, hit up Rick Slick Signs. He came today, installed this for me, mounted it, and everything. So check him out. Rick Slick! Anyway, I'm here today to talk about an incredibly traumatizing and terrifying event that recently happened to me on the brand new dating app Codepend, made by Status Post.
Ooh.
To best explain what happened, I'm just going to go ahead and walk you through my recent experience. So, as you can see here, the text conversation actually started really nice. She texted me, had a great time last night, XOXO, which, you know, I can only assume is the hug kiss, but also it could have been a typo. Never assume. So, you know, I was just trying to be kind. It was fun. Thanks again. Then she starts asking, any plans tonight? Round 2. And that kind of smiley face, you cannot trust that. Like, that's a red flag right there. Obviously, I'm not feeling it. I did not feel the need for a date 2. Even though it's Dougie's Dates, there will be others, but just not with this person, hopefully. So I try to be nice here, let them down easy. Haha, I wish. Lots of work. Good excuse, right? Work sucks. Again, 3 X's, but I'm not going to assume that there's anything behind that because, again, never assume. What about this weekend? So now she's pushing pretty hard. I just have to set a boundary. I had a good time, but I think that I am okay moving forward. Sorry. I try to be as good of a Dougie as I can, right? What do you mean? I just had to say it. I don't think I want to hang out again. What will it take to convince you? So she starts pushing pretty hard here. I was like, excuse me? And she said, what if I buy dinner? Did I eat too much cheese? Come on, I'm ready for you. And at this part, I started to assume. So, basically, I mean, I was honest. She ate a bunch of cheese. I was in awe. I was not turned off by the cheese eating. I thought it was badass. It really, I wasn't feeling her, but also I really don't know if I'm ready for something serious, even though it's Dougie's Dates. There will be more, hopefully. So, you know, I said, I'm not ready for something serious, and then she responds, I never said serious, handsome, wink, smiley face. Now we're gonna assume that one. So then she goes, so it's just me then. I suck. No, OMG, I am an empath, you know, I feel. So I say, no. What do you not like about me? It's not like that. It really isn't. What do you love about me? I was like, what? She said, do you like my beautiful bulging eyes? I'm drawing a line in the sand and I'm walking to the other side of the ocean. So I said, I'm very sorry, but I'm going to stop responding now. And as you can see, the conversation continues, so I did not stick to my guns. She said, you do not want to do that. What? You don't want to get hurt, do you? I'm sorry, are you threatening me? I never said that. It sure sounded like it. I mean, if you go back, she said, you don't want to do that. What? You don't want to get hurt, do you? That's a threat. I said, you just said you don't want to get hurt, do you? She says, exactly. I'm confused as hell. I throw down the 3 question marks. What if you stop texting me then and your heart breaks? I'm done. Goodbye. Wait. What? I want to eat you like a block of cheese, baby. It could use a comma, because at first I thought cheese baby was what she was saying. No, I want to eat you like a block of cheese, baby. Anyway, I'm like, WTF. She said, come over. You can see that O is capitalized. You know something is up, something is not okay. So, it's 8 in the morning. It's not the morning if you didn't sleep, baby. Hashtag let's party. Anyone that ever texts you a hashtag, you need to delete that contact. That is an immediate red flag. I said, I have work. She goes, so what, you can't multitask? I'm a firefighter. I can't multitask. It's not like I'm at a computer putting out fires. That would be sick, though, and probably a lot safer. But, you know, I guess that's for a different vlog. Probably not the one where I'm dating. Hopefully. Here you can basically see I say, I'm a firefighter. Oh, wow, I love a man in uniform. Someone called the station and said, you know, there's a fire in my loins and it needs to be extinguished. She claims that she had no idea what I'm talking about. But she says, geez, that sounds like an emergency. You should probably get on that. I reinforce you cannot use emergency services for this. She said, am I going to get in trouble? Are you going to come arrest me? I don't think this person has any concept of what firefighters do, which I feel like in the name, fire. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, she says, are you going to come arrest me? I am a firefighter. Citizen's arrest. Goodbye. Goodbye. I do not have time for this. Wait. What? I love you. No, you don't. She says, how can you say that? We barely know each other. We do not know each other. She kind of got me with this. She said, if only you saw yourself the way that I see you. I was kind of like, what do you mean? She says, what do you mean? I'm confused. Who is this? This is Dougie. Like, she says, want to come over, Dougie, acting like she's never met me. I say, no, I'm working. She said, oh, really? What do you do? I am a firefighter. I've explained this. And then she says, so why aren't you extinguishing the fire in my loins? And I knew it was her. I said, I knew you made the call. I actually don't know how that is pronounced, but I say, what do you want from me? I want to run in the sewers with you. I said, find a plumber then. She said, I'm done with plumbers. I want some topside meat. I do not know what that means. I just said, I do not have any meat for you. Goodbye. Good day. I am done. Num num, baby, gotta eat. Stop texting me. LOL, you're lame. Can't believe I was going to give you a whisker ride. Bye. Bye. I'm done. I'm out of there. So to cap it off, a day later I get this text. And then about an hour ago, I got this. So, I personally can't recommend Codepend.